I have also the honor tonight to introduce and congratulate tonight's selected graduate speaker, Glacen May Florita, who is graduating tonight with her Master of Business Administration. Glacen?
Compliments. Compliments can change anyone's mood. A compliment can vary from, hey, you have a beautiful smile, to, that was a pretty great idea. However, the best compliment anyone could possibly give me is this: I would go on a road trip with you. And here's why. First of all, this compliment says, you are worth my time. It's saying, I willingly choose to spend many, many hours with you above anything else I could possibly be doing. Second, this compliment says, I trust you. It's saying, I trust you with my life. It's saying, I trust you to drive 70 miles per hour at 1 a.m. in pitch black darkness while I take a little nap until it's your turn to trust me. Third, this compliment says, I want you in my memory. It's saying, I know we will have difficult times, but those difficult times will only make the good ones that much more memorable. So how does this relate to this very moment, to our graduation right now? You see, we have finally made it to our destination. We have reached the end of a very long road trip together. And I must say, it's not such a bad view from here. Our road trip at Chaminade started the moment we chose to apply here and when we finally got accepted. In those moments, we complimented each other by saying, yeah, why not? Let's take this road trip together. In those moments, we said to each other, you are worth my time. In those moments, we said to each other, I trust you. And in those moments, we said to each other, I want you in my memory. After 2 years completing my MBA program here at Chaminade, I can confidently say, professors, your classes were worth our time. Sometime down the road, when we're thinking of a marketing plan for a $1 million company, let's say, we'll remember the importance of market segmentation and targeting. And I know our results will far exceed our expectations, and we'll think, okay, that marketing class was worth our time. Or when we're hopefully in a leadership position, we'll remember the concept of the behavior performance model. We'll be able to consider the factors of individual differences, motivation, power and ability, and behavior to lead to success. And we'll think, okay, that leading people in organizations course was worth our time. All those papers, those projects, those exams were worth our time. Those weekly 4-hour strenuous night classes were worth our time. So at the beginning of this road trip, we trusted the professors to educate us with the knowledge and teach us the skills that would give us the best opportunity to do well once we leave. 2 years later, we are more than capable of just doing well. We are graduating with the ability to also do good. Professor Wayne Tana told us we shouldn't be fearful of having a complicated tax return because that most likely means we're doing pretty darn well. However, he also said each and every profession, including accountancy, has the obligation to provide professional services to those less fortunate. Throughout this road trip, it has been the professors that have been doing all the giving. But now it's our turn to give. Now it's the professors' turn to trust us as graduates to utilize the knowledge and skills they've taught us to not only do well, but to also do good. Lastly, the most significant part of any road trip is the memories, the good and the not as good. Unfortunately, we won't be able to remember every single detail of every single lesson the professors have taught us. However, I'll remember what happened the night of my final lesson. You know what I'll remember from that night? I'll remember 6 students and their professor conversing about absolutely random topics. Not only because we were lucky enough to have built such a lasting relationship with the professor, but because we knew that once we left, that there was no turning back. That this was the end of our road trip at Chaminade. And I was sure none of us was quite ready for goodbye. Winnie the Pooh describes that moment best. How lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. At the end of every road trip, we'll have to say goodbye. We'll have to say goodbye to the places we've explored. We'll have to say goodbye to the people we've discovered. And the end of this road trip, it signifies a start to another road trip. Some of us will be road tripping to completely different destinations, some near and some far. Some of us will be road tripping with completely different travel companions, while some may be lucky enough to be traveling with the same ones. However, we will all be traveling with one thing we will never have to say goodbye to: our memories. Our memories with our family, our memories with our friends, our memories with our professors, and our memories with Chaminade will be a constant road trip companion, because without them, we wouldn't be here, now would we? I know I will be traveling with these memories on my future road trips. And who knows, maybe we'll meet again sometime down the road. But for now, family, friends, professors, thank you for being some of the best road trip companions these past 2 years. Thank you for making us feel lucky enough to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard.